We're excited. It is a really young group. We don't have any seniors. And currently our two juniors, we have three juniors, but only two of them are cleared. And so we're playing with freshmen and sophomores right now. But there's a lot of talent in those classes, including our juniors. And so it's one of these things that once we get everybody back and we get, a couple of weeks and maybe even a couple months of experience, I think we're going to be really good and start hitting on all cylinders. There's two different groups that are coming back. We have the returners who are healthy and then the ones on the sideline. The ones who are healthy, they're doing a great job. They have brought a lot of energy to the program. They're working really hard in practice, and so we've been really excited about what they've been able to do. And then the ones who are out, Kristen Hayes, she was a big scorer for us last year, and so that'll be a piece that we're looking forward to having back. Carly Clemens, she was shooting 70% from the 2-point line last year, and so that'll be a really big piece to have back. And then just their leadership and athleticism. Kerrigan Davis, unfortunately, we're not quite sure what we'll get from her. She's super strong and very athletic. She was out her first year for a knee injury and then has been out so far this year with the neck surgery. And so I think between the three of them, they're gonna give us more depth to all of our returners. And honestly, the entire junior class has done a great job with the leadership. Within our program, all we're really talking about is leadership development. And so everybody's job is to lead. And so for the freshmen, it's the hardest for them because they know the least, but they're still expected to come in and find ways to lead, and we help, guide and mentor them through that. But without a doubt, our juniors, they've been here 3 years now. And so they know what the expectations are. They're in charge of pushing expectations, pushing the intensity. And Rachel, but really all three of them are very good at it and very passionate about that. And they have different personalities, which lets them lead in different ways, which is really important. One of their biggest strengths is they're tall. That's a big piece, and that was something we really needed across the board. We just needed to get bigger, for the rebounding, to defensively be able to, contest some more things. And so the freshmen brought a different dynamic because of some of the different things they will be able to do. They're really different in what they do, and so we have some, much more natural post players. We have some pretty big guards. They will be able to bring some scoring right away, which will be good. And so we're excited about them. Right now they're a little green, and our game tonight will be a challenge for them just because they don't know, enough yet. But they're really working hard, and they're gonna be good for us. Yeah, it's not the physical so much, but it's without a doubt, it's a huge mental jump. There's a lot of information. They're expected to know a lot, and that's a big piece. And it usually takes them until about January to really digest it and then go back to where they're just playing. Right now they're thinking a lot, which makes it harder to be more athletic. And so that's a huge adjustment. And then the speed of the game is really big. What used to be open is not open anymore. The transitions are a lot faster. The decision making is a lot faster. So those two are the biggest adjustments they all have. It's a tough draw for us. We play Bluffton and Rose-Hulman, who are obviously returning at the top of the league. We're getting them early in December, and so we're going to need to be able to go really quickly. We were fortunate. We were able to have an alumni scrimmage last week, and our alumni, obviously, all Americans. They're very talented, and that was a great scrimmage for us. And they knew what we were doing, and so it's kind of like they had a game plan. So much more game realistic. And then we have Moorhead tonight, and then we go to DePaul next week, which will be another really great scrimmage. They're always one of the top teams in the country, so just to be able to see where we're at. And then we're going to open up the year in Wilmington at a really good tournament. We're going to play Carnegie Mellon from the UAA. The league is always really good, and then host a couple tournaments. So we're excited about the schedule. I think it plays to our favor in some ways in terms of we have more home games and that sort of piece, but we're, without a doubt, December 1st, we're going to need to have things organized and be ready to go for league play.